Bye. I'm down. I can't see. Music go.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social vent.
Yeah.
We're on.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kyle Martinez-Bahi.
And this is Philip Magana.
This is the Social Vent Reboot Podcast, brought to you by C Studios, baby. Before we jump in, we got a special announcement. This is a special interview we are doing.
Yes.
With Chucky Chuck of DGAF. I've grown up being a super fucking fan of him. I reached out to him on Instagram, and he automatically is like, yeah, let's do this. So that's what's going to be part of this episode. We'll get to that interview when we get to that interview, because it's going to be coming up very shortly. But we need to get into the double barrel news.
Boom, boom.
So this is a sensitive fucking subject. But I think it has to be brought up. The whole kids being taken away, it's all cleared up now, because I feel like Trump started it, then he wanted to finish it to look like he was a savior, just in my opinion.
He's still a bitch. In my opinion, there's no amount of anything he can do right now to look good in my eyes. Even his, a lot of the Republicans, I hear them day in, day out. Oh, Trump's doing a good job. He's doing this. He's doing that. I said, but do you really believe that? They're like, you know what? As long as the Democrats don't get back in house, I'll support him whatever he does. I'm like, that's a bitch move. That is a pure and simple bitch move. Take another bitch move, for instance, besides him taking the kids away. North Korea. I hear a lot of the Republicans say that was a major, major victory for us. No, it wasn't. They're still not dismantling their nuclear program. They're still not dismantling their weapons program. They're still not dismantling shit. If anything, he gave them free advertising for those few days. And now North Korea is the one who kind of looks like the good guy. And Trump just made all of us, including his, little geriatric people, followers, they made them look bad too. So whether or not you support him, just Trump, he's bitch. That's all I gotta say is bitch.
And I had to bring this up just because I was seeing the videos and whatnot. And Jesus, man, what really pissed me off, it was somebody on Fox. They were talking about this kid that got taken away from his family with Down syndrome. Mm-hmm. And the reporters all, wah, 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 or something like that. Yeah. Like, why are you crying about it? I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
I was like, no, it's all good. It's all good. I was just like, we are really to this point in this fucking country, and somebody keeps on telling me, like, hey, well, if someone breaks the law here, they take their kids away in general, and then they put them in social services. I was like, I get that. The law is being broken. I fucking get that, especially when it comes across the border. But there's some families that really don't have no fucking choice, and they're trying to get away from Mexico. With all the bullshit that's going on down there,
yeah.
Fuck, I'd get away from there. I don't even live there.
I would too. Fuck them.
And it's one of those really sad things where instead of feeling love and compassion especially for these kids being taken away from their parents, mm-hmm. And I know he signed an order, right?
He did. He signed.
Yeah, he signed an order, but I just feel like at this point it was something he started and he backtracked on. Then he started on purpose, just so in the end he can look good.
Of course.
That
of course he did.
It's conspiracy. The right's gonna be like, and it's gonna be like, okay, all right.
You fucking brown people are never satisfied with shit. No, that's why we're not sheep, motherfuckers. I'll tell.
It's not even being brown. It's just like we see this shit. I understand this shit. We're on both sides of this because somebody gave us a great review saying we are so diverse, and it's true.
We are.
I don't give a fuck what color we are. We understand that this is fucked up. Don't you agree? This is fucked up. Beyond you see these kids and hearing that video, oh man, that broke my heart. Like, oh, my mom and this and that.
But the problem is, bro, it's not happening to them, so they don't care. And besides, Fox has even gone on record. Some of their execs a long time ago said that they are not even a real news station. They're an entertainment outlet. So anything Fox says, any reporters, whoever's on damn Fox, they're full of shit. To me, they're full of shit because they're very biased. And I know people are gonna say, well, so is CNN. That's cool. Let CNN be biased. That's why I don't listen to none of their asses. They're all full of shit. That's just my honest opinion. They don't. They were making fun of these people who were getting their kids taken away. To me, that's being made fun of, and they do that because it's not happening to them. But when it happens to them, and I hate to say this, putting it out there like some kind of voodoo shit, I hope it does happen to them, so that way they know exactly how the shit feels. But then again, you'll get people like, well, I follow the rules, so it will never happen. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Everyone breaks the rules in this damn country. I break the fucking rules in this country.
I break the rules all goddamn. Jack it off in my car.
Goddamn, that's what I sat in.
That's exactly. It's all nice and gooey.
He hit the brakes and I slid off.
This is still Trump, so this is not a Trump bashing or whatever you want to call it. But on the flip side of this, Melania went to. This is the second part of Double Barrel News. Melania went down to Mexico, and everyone's talking about her fucking jacket. Did you see this?
I read something about it. I didn't really catch it. I didn't see it really because that woman is more of a trip than her husband.
Yeah, she is. A hot trip.
Yeah, she's cute. I'll give her credit. She's cute. She is cute, but she ain't like the finest motherfucker.
She ain't the finest motherfucker. I'm just saying. Just saying. But, at the same time, I feel bad for her because I can see she's trying.
She is trying. She genuinely is trying. I'll give her credit for that.
I feel bad too because it's just like, dude, fuck the porn star. No repercussions. And now there's supposed video out there of him hitting her in the elevator. Yeah, did you hear about this? That was
a whisper I heard from someone in the bookstore, but you get Democrats and Republicans, some of them just talking shit to each other. And I was like, you fuckers, you don't know.
God, what was his name? Who was Roseanne married to?
Tom Arnold.
Yeah, he's doing a thing called the Hidden Trump Tapes or something on CNN because he hates Trump. And supposedly there's a video out there that Cohen, is that his name?
Cohen.
He's going to bring out called, there's a video of Trump hitting Melania on the elevator. Supposedly. So there's this whole thing and it's causing him a little more because he's trying to give up everything on Trump before his ass is fucking grass.
Yeah.
I rhymed. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
No, if that... Well, Tom Arnold is probably kind of the good person to try to bring that shit to light because, yeah, he did admit smacking Roseanne around back in the day when they were married. And he's like, well, women, they need to be smacked around sometimes. I'm like, oh, so do you, bitch.
Yeah, and it falls under that whole thing. Like, nowadays, especially, like, what was that one dude? Was it a boxer or a football player that hit his girl? But like knocked her out clean.
Oh,
and,
but
she was the one that was like, hey,
yeah,
and he's like, stop it, and then
yeah, right, not Rice. No, that wasn't.
No, it wasn't Rice. It was somebody though.
Yeah, and that shit was all over the TV, and I remember watching that shit at my mom's house. The one with Whoopi Goldberg, The View.
Yeah,
they had all them women up in there. I don't care under no circumstances do you ever hit a woman. And one. Audience member said, "Well, what happens when the woman hits the man?" And it was Jennifer McCarthy. Yeah, it was Jennifer McCarthy. She said, "Like I said, under no circumstances does a man ever hit a woman." And here goes Whoopi.
Oh,
Whoopi. She goes, Whoopi just so flat out. She goes, any self-respecting man who's gonna let himself get hit by anybody, and she goes, no one should be hitting anybody. Because I remember we talked about this on our podcast last year.
Yeah, we did. So and if you want to hear that, go back to the archives.
Exactly. No one should be hitting anybody. Period.
So we're coming up on that is Double Barrel News for this week.
Boom boom.
I should put in sound effects.
You should.
Yeah, I should.
Hell yeah.
But all right, everybody, enjoy the Chucky Chuck of DGAF. Interview that's coming on right now. What up?
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going, man?
Much love and respect, brother, for being on the show.
Hell yeah. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, man! I just want to tell you real quick. I'm a huge fucking fan. And I was just like, I gotta reach out. If I can get him, I'm gonna blow a nut.
Hey, I appreciate the support, and I always do for sure.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna get this thing started. I want to say you have definitely inspired. Like, I remember when that DGAF album dropped. The cover alone, because it was the self-titled album. I gotta admit that album like really inspired like who I wanted to be as a rapper. Like, just don't give a fuck what people say and just do you. And I thank you for that.
Yeah, that's what we did it for. Growing up where I'm from, you always get pressured into conforming to society, and you're told to do certain things. So me and my homies, we banded together, and we were like, "Fuck that! We want to do what we want to do." So this is DGAF. We don't give a fuck. And I'm pushing 40's door down 38, and I still feel that way.
Hell yeah, brother. And that definitely that DIY attitude and shit like that. That's how we're doing it, man. And the way we started the show was on a fucking phone. Now we have actual equipment.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. And I want this. This is one of the big questions I want. Because I know when DGAF came out, Suburban Noise was popping. Like they were dropping all types of shit. And I was always wondering, why was there never another DGAF record right after that?
Well, man, that whole situation, it's crazy how it really broke down. Like, there wasn't even going to be a DGAF record, to be honest with you. What we were going to do, we were doing a King Click record. It was going to be myself, Dirtball, Saint Dog, and the Kottonmouth Kings. And that's with Pocket League, with Johnny Richter, D-Loc, everyone. So we're going to have a super group called the King Click. And certain people didn't want to really work with Saint Dog, so they didn't want to be part of the album. So me and Saint banded together and like, let's just do our record. And you know what? And DGAF's my clique. Like, I started DGAF, Little Homie Gillies back in Redondo, so we just figured we were going to call the record DGAF, and we brought Saint Dog and Big Hoss in, and the rest is history for that. People were kind of scared of us too because we weren't your average artist. We had gang activity ties, and we were pretty crazy people, like to fight, do drugs, get drunk. A lot of problems come with that. So we were kind of a liability on the label, and we got offered a tour to go out with, I believe it was Big B and Potluck. And if we did that tour successfully, we would be on the summer tour with Kottonmouth. So we did the tour perfect. No, we didn't miss a show, didn't miss a lyric, didn't miss nothing. We did it perfect. And when it came time for the other tour, people were hating, So we were selling a lot of hats, and we were selling a lot of stuff, and DGAF was doing really good. And the upper echelon of Suburban Noise, Kottonmouth Kings, and those guys, you really can't do better than them. So I'm gonna be honest, man. We kind of got put in a drawer, and we weren't asked to do any big tours. So the people that I was working with, just my friends and stuff, we did it on our own, and we hooked up with the dude Donnie, DRP. He helped us get us some tours, but it was hard not having that backing from the label. So we really didn't get that much love from Suburban Noise. They put the record out and stuff like that, but never really got us tours and never really got us out to the masses. But
yeah, because
we reached you, so that some of it worked,
Yeah, and for me, I remember when that album came out, I was like, oh man, they got to headline their own tour, they got to do this. I got myself a DGAF hat. I even wrote DGAF on my arm, and people were like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, that's don't give a fuck, motherfucker. That's what that is, And
right.
And so, I remember this era too, because I remember Suburban Noise was, I think this was like the peak era. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was probably 2008. Yeah, we had a lot going on. It was the prime underground label for sure.
Yeah, and you guys were up. This was like I feel like that era was huge for Psychopathic, for Suburban Noise, for Strange Music, and so much good shit was going on. Then it all just kind of dwindled away, and like the shit happened with Kottonmouth Kings leaving, and this and that. And when they left the label, did you just go with them and they formed? What was that new label called?
UFM, United Family Music.
Yeah. What happened to that?
Yeah, well, that's a long story too, for sure. When everything hit the fan with Suburban Noise and Kottonmouth, I'm kind of like a loyal person, so I wasn't gonna just choose sides on who was right or what was right. Kottonmouth Kings brought me into this, so I was riding with them. You know, kind of blind loyalty thing. So come to find out, I really should have done some research, because all the paperwork and all the people saying that money was being stolen and this and that, it was all kind of false, you know. And Brad X kind of just like lost it. He lost it, and they went to court. The court proved that Kevin Zinger was in the clear, so he got the rights to all the music, all Kottonmouth King music, all their logos, everything, and he ended up just giving it to Brad X. And so Brad X, then, you know, he started a record label, and mind you, Kottonmouth Kings and Brad and all those dudes, they were not fucking with Chucky Chuck, or they were not fucking with D-Gaff between the time from about 2010, 2011, 2012, until that started happening, until they lost Suburban Noise. Then I got the phone calls of, hey, what's up, dude? Let's get going. And I was gracious enough to do it. So when United Family Music came around and I got asked to sign to them as a solo artist, I jumped at the fact to do it, just to get it cracking again. And unfortunately, when you run business dirty and you have karma, stuff folds, you know. So it just, it was a good look, and I was happy to be a part of it. But the way it was being ran by Brad and the lawyers and the courts and the money and the drama, it just, you know, God didn't let it happen. The universe didn't let it happen. So it kind of just all folded.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, I remember that too. And I remember seeing when they're like, oh, look who we got. I was like, holy shit, does this mean a D-Gaff reunion? You know what I mean? I was like, you know, and I know Saint Dog was going through some shit, and he did some jail time. And it's really good to see him now, you know, out and about, and he's clean. They're, you know, D-Loc's doing his thing. They rebranded Kottonmouth Kings with the whole Kingmaker cannabis, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, they got their own thing going on there too. Like, I'll put it on the map. Like, D-Loc's my homie and everything. He was like, helped me get my foot in the door, but he was also my biggest hater, and he also shut down some doors too. So I actually stopped supporting him about 2.5 to 3 years ago when all this shit hit the fan. So I don't even know what he's got going on, but I am stoked that he got friends with Richter again and is doing it again, you know. But he was one of the reasons why we didn't tour, because he didn't like Saint Dog, but now he's all about Saint Dog. So it's just weird how it works, you know. Time goes booms, I guess. Yeah,
that's weird to hear, and you know, and I remember like when they came out, Saint Dog was all over it, you know, because that was the original Kottonmouth Kings. Then fast forward, and now it's just D-Loc and Saint Dog. Richter's somewhat, not full on. It's just crazy, man. But you know, like I said, when I reached out to you, I wanted to hear what you're doing now. What's the future hold for you? I've heard a lot of your stuff on YouTube and on Spotify, and you're dropping some hot shit, man. That Smoke That record.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. I met a lot of people in this industry and working with different groups and stuff, and linking up with Eddie Ruxpin was a blessing. He's a solid cat, and he's been doing all my production and really helping me get in there and make more songs. And that Smoke That track is off of his new mixtape, the Ruck Mix. So I got a lot of stuff going on with him. We got our own little record label popping off called Henchlord Records. So it's just, you know, it's like a long time coming, but I'm doing it all independent now. No help from no one. So we made that video with a bucket of water and a couple pounds of weed.
Hell yeah, man! And trust.
And shout out to the homeboy Players Films. My homeboy Lark, he got himself. He invested in the camera, and I think that's his second video. We did Fake People, and we did that one. So we're getting the video game on point too. So I'm stoked.
Oh yeah, dude! I'll be honest. I smoke to that record like anytime I can, you know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but my homie Phil, he had a question for you, especially about your music, and he's been bumping your beats like a lot lately. So.
Yes, I'm a new fan. His name's Philip, and I love it. I love all the beats that you drop, and from the way that the beats are dropped, my question is to you: were you ever in band? Because the way that it's like the beats go, kind of like it almost sounds like a little bit of an orchestra.
No, I was never in band, but like my homie makes all the beats. Eddie Ruxpin makes all the beats, and he'll send it to me. And if I just know within the first 4 or 5 minutes of listening to it whether I'm going to use it or not, and then I just get an idea, and then I'll just start writing, or we just go from there. It just happens naturally. I'm not trying to force anything right now, you know. So I'm not going to just put out a song because we made it. You know, I'm going to put out a song because we like it and we bump it.
Fuck you,
But yeah, no, to answer your question, I was never in band.
Cool.
Yeah, because that was the first thing. He's like, was he in band? I was like, I don't think so, you know, but, you know, you could ask. Yeah, but, you know, and, you know, I can't wait to see where you're going to go, man, because I'm going to follow you to ride or die, homie, because everything I've heard, especially of the new shit, I'm digging. I was going back and digging through some old stuff, like when you were on Subnoise SouljAZ, that one of the mixtapes they dropped a long time ago. Going back to the Chucky Chuck album you dropped on the other label. You know, I've just been going back and doing a lot of research and just finding some new gems in there. And is there a song that still to this day that you always turn on just because you feel like that's your masterpiece?
You know what? I like a song I did on St. Dog's record, his Unconformable SoCal Amputee record. It's a song called Reaper.
Oh shit, yeah.
That's probably one of my favorites of all time, because of the way it was done. When we were doing recording at Suburban Noise, they had a studio inside their office building. So like you walk out of the studio and there's like people on their computers, and it's just like an office setup. And when I went in there and did that, it was probably 12 in the afternoon and everyone's busy working, and a lot of people there didn't even really know that I rapped. They just knew that I worked for Kottonmouth. So when I went in there and I actually freestyled that verse, I came out and people were like, "Oh my God, who was in there? Who was in there recording?" I was like, "That was me." They're like, "What?" That was ridiculous. We didn't know who was in there. And I just like that one, the way that one came out. So that one sticks out in my mind for sure. Reaper.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. And you know, with all this nonsense and whatnot, do you still talk to Saint?
Oh yeah, me and Saint Dog are homies for sure. Yeah, I talk to him as much as possible. I'm actually in the works on putting a song on his new record, and then he's sending one back. He got on that Nomads record I just came out with, and so yeah, I'm always down with Saint Dog. That's the homie. Like when people pushed him to the side and no one was giving him any respect from the label, I was always there for him. I've always had St. Dog back, and his brother, and all his whole team. Mad love. So I'm stoked to see him back in the mix for sure.
Hell yeah, me too, brother. And I've always loved his voice. He has one of those unique voices that I'm just like, especially when you go back to that first Kings record, man. His parts stick out the most.
That's the shit. Like he was the reason why I liked Kottonmouth. When I first seen their video Bump, I was like, look at this dude. He just has the it factor. Like, you could tell he's a star from the way he moves, his voice, his lyrics. He had it just going on, man. It was dope to see him. When I was probably maybe 17, 18 years old, just seeing a punk rock rapper with tattoos. I was like, that's what I need to do. And then when I come to find out, when I came to my first Kottonmouth King show, he wasn't even there, and I was pissed. I was like, what? And they're like, oh, he left the band and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, man. But he came back.
Yeah, and you know, and I know he's killing it too, and you know, and I can't wait to hear what you guys got in the future together, because that's gonna be the shit. Because honestly, man, you got a very like powerful fucking voice in your music, and that's what I really like, and that's what I really, you know, because I think a lot of music today, especially for fucking rappers, a lot of them, especially the new cats, have kind of lost that emphasis on bringing the words out and basically punching the beat. And is there anybody?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Whack, right? There's some trash out there, man.
Yes, there is. God damn.
A lot of trash. Like, you can have the dope. It's like, okay, let me get the dopest beat in the world and go over there and be like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't stand this shit.
Check out my watch. Check out my watch. No, wait. Check out my shoes. Check out my shoes and my watch. Check out my shoes and my watch and my shoes and my watch and my shoes and my watch and they go platinum. And then for artists like me, that's discouraging, man. When you get a guy like Lil Pump that just says Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, and he sells platinum selling records like multi-million dollars now for saying the same word over and over again. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, dude, and I know you'll agree with this, but man, these cats are so fucking soft. They got like tight jeans on and fucking wearing long rainbow fucking hair. I'm still rocking like baggy shorts, with my long white socks and shit like that.
You should look at that song I did with Eddie Ruxpin on Spotify. It's called No You Don't. That's Eddie Ruxpin and Chucky Chuck. I think it's on iTunes, Spotify, all that. I kind of address all that on that song. It's a good one.
I'll definitely look that up,
cool.
man. And it's just funny, like just the way the game is just becoming more and more soft as we go, and that's why I stick to underground music. That's why I still look towards like my favorites from the past, especially when I see that you're still rocking them. Like, fuck yeah, I don't have to worry about the trash on the radio.
Yeah, for sure. I listen to some new stuff too. Like I'm into a rapper named Pooya. I like this dude Pooya. He comes off pretty hard. He's got some hard lyrics and a crazy voice and dope beats. I like Suicide Boys.
Oh, those guys are my shit.
Out there. Yeah, I like a couple things out there, but majority of it is straight fucking trash.
Well, I was never big on the new style and of rap, especially the little bit of trap and weird style to it. But I know I saw you showed some love, but Ouija Mac, I just can't get enough of that.
Yeah, Ouija, like I've heard of Swag Tooth back in the day too, and I've seen he got signed with Psychopathic. I thought that was dope. Like he's one of the people that sticks out. I don't think he's a mumble rapper. He's actually got like talent,
Oh yeah, dude.
He's actually got some talent, and he reached out to do a collaboration, and I was more than willing to do it. We got like 2 or 3 more coming, and I talk to that dude all the time. He's actually the shit. I like that dude's attitude. I hope the best for him. I hope he just takes it to another level, and it's like breathe. It's a fresher breath air for the wickedness, too. To be honest with you, it gives hope for all that shit.
Yeah, dude. You know the song "Ghost" off the album. That is my daughter's favorite fucking song. I cannot not play it in the house. She's only 3 years old, about to be 4, and she's like, "Daddy, Ghost, Ouija."
Yeah, that's a jam for sure. When I want to get a session going and start getting smoking up, I'll put that song on too. I like that one. I like that song for sure.
Yeah, well,
he's a good dude.
For sure. And is there any more other collaborations you're really excited about? Because I know you're friends too with Axe Murder Boys, right?
Oh yeah, I've been touring with those dudes since the first time they ever put out an album. I think that was on their first tour with ICP. They won that competition and known those dudes for over 10 years now. So I'm sure we're going to get something in with them. Dang, they gave you all of it. They didn't hold that. Oh my gosh, dude. I was over here eating pizza with the family, and they just hooked up my little boy with like pounds and pounds of cotton candy.
Oh, he ain't gonna sleep tonight.
No, I ain't gonna sleep. Shit, man.
I'm working on a couple things. I'm working on some collaborations with the homeboy Mitchy Slick. He's out here in San Diego. I live in San Diego now, so been trying to get it in with Mitchy Slick. I just did a song with a dude named Hex. He's a local Southern California rapper, and he showed me the song, and it has like the Carnival of Carnage beat to it, but he kind of freaked the beat, and I jumped on that right away. That was dope. What else I got? I got some songs coming up for these no-namers, these dirt bike guys. I got a song for them. Well, my wife had actually got me a microphone for my birthday, so I can make songs whenever I want now, which is dangerous for everybody else.
Oh, I hear you, man. I feel you on that, because when I finally got real equipment, for the podcasting and for my rapping and shit like that, I'm always in the bedroom screaming into the mic or this and that. My wife walks in like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "I'm making a song. Get the fuck out."
Yeah, I can only imagine what my neighbors think when they walk by and I'm recording a song.
But with all this and that, man, do you feel like if you could choose a label to go be on, because I know you're starting your own thing, and if you could choose a label, because I know like Strange Music's killing it, Magic Ninja is definitely fucking killing it.
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of those fools right now. They're in my neighborhood. I was going to go smoking with them, but I think they're a little too busy, so they're over in San Diego at the Warped Tour.
Oh shit, yeah, Twisted is there.
Yeah. But any label that I would want to be on, To be honest, I'd want to be on a huge label that gives me $50 million straight off the bat. Like, give me the money. I don't care about the hype or whoever else you got on the label. Give me the money. So I'm talking like Jimmy Iovine status. Give me on Interscope.
Fuck yeah, dude. You're better than
money.
And you're better than all those cats too. So if we,
I wouldn't say that, but yeah, just Strange Music. They've been doing it for years. I know all those dudes. They're super cool. Travis, Tech, those guys have been doing it. They put it down for years. Obviously, Psychopathic's been doing it for years. There's all kinds of people out there just getting it. Slow American, everybody.
Yeah, and rewinding this back, I just, if you don't want to put your opinion out there on this, you don't have to. How'd you feel with all, like, what happened with Psychopathic and Magic Ninja and how that kind of tore a rift between fans and shit like that?
Well, hey, it is what it is, you know? It's like business and friendships, they don't always last. So when you're with someone for that long and you think you should be treated a certain way and they're not treating you a certain way, all you can do is leave and do your own thing. But then you start getting into the politics of trash talking and, oh, this guy said that, this guy said this. That's where it gets whacked. So I try to stay neutral and all because I'm friends with all of them, you know? So I think it's whack, but you never know. We might get a Dark Lotus at the Gathering this year. Who knows?
Yeah, dude, and are you going to try to hit up the Gathering?
I don't think I'll be able to make it this year. I was making a bitch for it, but time consuming and just getting out there and whatnot, it's just not going to happen this year. But for the 20th anniversary, I'm definitely going to try to make it.
Hell yeah, damn, 20 years.
20th Gathering.
Holy shit. But
crazy, right? 20 years of it.
Fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
cool.
20 years of the Gathering. I've been to the Gathering.
This Gathering is looking like it's going to be a sick one. Like Immortal Technique, Yellow Wolf, Mac, Lethal, Guar. It's going down. Tech 9's back. They even got the homeboy Dirtball on stage. It's going to be dope.
Hell yeah, and do you still speak to Dirtball?
All the time. That's the homie for sure.
So what's up with, are you guys in collab too? Because I love Dirtball. Dirtball's always been my shit too.
Yeah, I'm working with Dirtball for sure. He's busy cracking off the rest of his record right now because I think he scrapped a lot of the songs he was working on and he just started all new. He's got his Throttle House stuff going on, so him and Eddie been doing some tours, and him and Eddie actually will be out at the Gathering. But yeah, I talked to Dirtball. That's the homie for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude. And are you looking to do any tours? And because I remember I missed it because you guys came up a long time ago, and because we're in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I remember you guys did a show.
Flag gas.
And you guys played the Green Room.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I've been out there a lot. As far as touring right now, I'm kind of easing back on touring. I got this family I'm really sticking close to right now. I got a newborn. He's about 3 months old. So I'm just
Congratulations, man. Oh, yeah.
Gonna do some one-offs here and there, like big shows here and there.
For sure, man, for sure. But we're running up on time, but we want to play this game with you before you go.
Okay.
We call this segment of the game, the segment of the show called Big Daddy Goes Deep.
Okay, Big Daddy Goes Deep. This is
it's a question. It's a a trivia question, and they're basically all about sex.
Okay.
All right. So, who was once put in jail for her obscene stage play?
Jim Morrison.
Tina Turner.
Mae West.
Mae West.
You should look her up. Yeah.
She don't pass me
Was
as
that
the kind
wrong?
of being sexual.
Yeah. These questions are fucking out there. Crocodile embryo sex is determined by which factor? Temperature, humidity, or genetics?
Humidity.
I think with the proper adaptations of the crocodile, that is probably going to be humidity.
Temperature.
Oh, we were both wrong. Shit.
Damn it.
On the Batman TV series, the one with Adam West, what Hollywood sexpot played Wicked Siren?
Oh,
Oh,
Eartha Kitt.
Catwoman. I don't know.
Joan Collins.
Joan Collins.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm gonna go look that up on YouTube now.
The last question is really stupid. I'm not even gonna ask it. It's something about what did the Olympic team say they're gonna give up, and they're all like sex. I'm like, you fucking no, you want
No,
it.
you're not. Shit.
Wait, what was that? What Olympic team's going to say they're going to quit?
No. This was the last question. Is so stupid. I guess it was the '96 Canadian swim team. What was the thing they said they would all give up just so they could win the gold or whatever? And the answer was sex. And I was just like, bull fucking shit. You're just saying that.
That might be true because when you do give that up, you gain testosterone and you get energy and you get more athletic. Like a lot of MMA fighters, they hold out from having sex weeks and weeks prior to their fight, so they get so angry they get in there and just smash their opponent and then freaking nut in their pants.
Shit, I know how they feel.
No wonder why I'm not a UFC fighter. I can tell you, man. I like busting a nut too often, you know?
Right?
But for sure, brother, we would love to have you on in the future, and if you ever want to reach out, we can definitely get your music up on here just to play it for everybody, because I'm telling everybody who's listening, Chucky Chuck is the shit.
Man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Go check out. I got the Chucky Chuck Big Cartel.com right now. We're gonna start dropping the official website soon, and obviously go to YouTube. Check out Smoke That and Fake People. Got a bunch of new music coming. We ain't stopping on this side for shit. It's on and crafting DGAF for life.
Fuck yeah,
Right.
man. Is there anything else you want to plug before we go?
Just shout out to my son Charlie Boy and my little boy Cole and my wife Raquel Reynolds.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, thank you again for calling in, and we'll hope to hear from you soon.
Okay, thank you guys for having me.
All
Anytime,
right, brother.
man.
Peace.
Peace out.
All right, peace.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That was badass. Loved it.
That was fucking badass. Thank you, the Chucky Chuck of DGAF. Don't give a fuck. Hit up everything he just said. He's on Instagram. That's how we hooked up. The dude's very down to earth.
Yeah, he is. He's very
Good
very
people.
down to earth. He is good people. I just checked out the first time I seen a picture of him right now. He looks like cool people. Shout out to his. Hey, we're dads too. Shout out to you for being a good father. Looks like.
Fuck yeah, man. And, I know it's a lot of work, and especially trying to do music and trying to do stuff like the way we do the show.
You're trying to have a life.
Trying to fucking have a life. But you still want to do your passion at the same time, and you want to get that money. I understand everything. I understand that completely. But all right, everybody, we're going into shameless plugs. You know where to find us. CPlusStudios.com for all your C Plus needs in this motherfucker. And Phil, your book.
My book, Poems and Prose. You can find that sumbitch on Amazon.com, CreateSpace.com. You can also get the ebook at SmashWords.com. Also, still thinking about putting up the ebook for a little bit, maybe 99 cents. For a week only. Well, I'm still thinking about it because sometimes putting up them damn e-coupons, they're a bit of a bitch. They are. They're a bitch. Also, book signing coming up here real soon. I will keep y'all informed. It's going to be hosted by Barnes & Noble, and if all things go right, Michigan, you will see me soon.
Hell yeah. And a little thing I wanted to bring up, we haven't discussed on it, but with this book signing and all that, it's us getting our name out there, not just with Phil's book, but with C Plus Studios. And I was thinking to make the worlds collide, I think it would be really cool. It would do a live podcast during your book signing.
I already thought about that.
Oh, you already see? This is why we work together, people.
I thought about that. Hell yeah, get C Plus Studios up in there. Anyone else? Hey, if you guys want to collaborate, get in touch with us.
Yeah, and plus too, Dwam is on the way, of course. When I have, oh wait, I forgot. The worldwide debut of a song, baby.
Oh goddamn! See, secret. That's all good. That's all good.
I keep a lot of secrets until I feel that they're necessary. That's why it took so fucking long for the Athena Finger interview to hit, because I was like, we need to hype this shit, and everyone's like, where's it at? It's coming, I swear.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So when you hear this, it'll be a week from. So time travel. Worldwide debut song. I definitely wanted to put it on just because after we talked about family and shit like that, I am debuting my song that I made for my daughter. Phil's heard the song.
Yes, I have. I'm sitting here smiling like, yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
It is far opposite of The Customer Is Wrong because this song's for my daughter.
Opposite.
So you're basically getting both sides of me on this album. You're getting the frustrated, angry side about the way everything's going, and you're getting the side that I love, my family. And that's all it's about, man. The C Plus Studios thing is about my fucking family. So that's going to debut right after this. Dwam is still coming. Like I said, 2 months. And when I have an official date, we got CDs printed up. We're rolling. We're rolling, brother. And also, just to put this out there on Shameless Plugs, we are looking for sponsors. So if you want to jump on this show and show some love, we'll show you love right back. We have our sponsor for wrestling junkies, Wale Fit. I'll just blast him right here, WALEFIT.com, Wale Fit. He showed much love to reach out and be like, hey, I want to sponsor Wrestling Junkie, and he's changing lives. That's all I got to say.
Yes, he is. He's good people. Y'all check him out.
All right, but my name's Kyle Martinez Baje.
My name is Philip Magana.
This is the C Plus Studios presents the Social Vent Reboot Podcast. And when in doubt, fuck your couch.
Oh, sorry. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Mommy. And love you too, Daddy. Ming, Mommy, Ming.
Yo,
On the beat.
Catherine Jean Martinez Bahi, December 23rd, 2014. Felt like a dream. I thank my wifey for everything. She's my queen and giving me my little princess. God as my witness, I'll be protecting and fulfilling wishes, hugs and kisses. Come on, baby girl, let's take on the world and have adventures to remember whenever, wherever. That'll be right there. I got your back. Yeah, I could be around here rapping more, but I want you to understand that I got your back. Forever in life, forever in anything, Daddy's right here. Okay? I love you, baby girl. You are my everything. You are my everything. You are my everything. Remember that. Remember that. You are my everything. You are my everything. You are my everything. Remember that. Remember that. My family is my life. I can't thank my wife enough for how much she means. Also to my kiddies, Leia and Kaylee. This is my car for eternity. Now back to the hustle and grind to get a peace of mind. We will be fine in time. We will have the keys to the kingdom. Much more to come. Keep believing, never give up. Thanks to God above for giving me love. Yeah, it's mind-boggling. I remember when she was born and how it was incredible. It was such a beautiful and just amazing feeling of knowing that I have this little one I'm gonna raise. I'm gonna teach her the things I know, and that's awesome. That's everything I've always wanted to be as a dad. And being a dad is it's a lot of responsibility, but I think I can do it. And this song's for her. Everything I do is for her, and that's genuine love. I thank my wife. I thank my beautiful wife so much. She's incredible, and my cat. Everybody, much love. You are my everything. You are my everything. You are my everything. Remember that. Remember that. You are my everything. You are my everything. You are my everything. Remember that. Remember that. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above a world so high, like a diamond in the sky.